Good people, Kai Storm in the building.
Damn, Rude, try not to be so fine next time, girl. Just turn it down a little bit.
Shit. Bitch. Turn up.
In the motherfucking building. Yes.
That, I know you all have this podcast, the Marijuana, Sex, and Motherhood, Sex, and Marijuana. I hope that you all are experiencing the most out of your sexual life as you can. Don't wait for somebody special. If you gotta fuck now, just fuck. Get that nut. Word. It makes you happier. You don't need love to have great sex. You just need to love yourself.
Talks about the judgment of
You're damn right my hard-working ass is gonna buy another eighth.
You damn right. I need to smoke in order not to kill your ass.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Plus my pum pum gets extra wet when I'm high.
Yes!
Exclusive.
Let's get it. I need it.
For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. Who is you? For make me believe otherwise. You couldn't stop what God create. A greatness running on my blood. Hello?
But of course, where the blood sounds skirt. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Kai Storm in the building. And everybody in the building, let's fucking do these because I tired, man. I ready to go to fucking bed. Anyway, yes. Yes. All right, indeed. Motherhood, sex, marijuana in the motherfucking building. Is we in the building? Is we in the building? We in the building. Oh shit, yes, we in the building. And shit, that's right. You keep this smoking going, cause I gotta smoke outside. You feel me?
Right. It looks fly though. You have a wonderful background.
Oh, thank
Absolutely.
you.
Hello, Queen.
Yes.
What's
And
up,
the queen
Queen?
is in the building. How are you?
Welcome, Miss DeeDee Gems.
How are you beautiful ladies doing today?
We are
Today's a
doing
good day.
It's a good day. It's definitely a good day to
Yeah.
create some content for motherhood, sex, marijuana in the motherfucking
Absolutely.
building. And yes, and thank you for coming in. Now, Ruby, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this.
Okay.
This queen right here, we got connected with her through the one guest that I interviewed. You wasn't there. Your holistic nurse. She, you know what I'm saying? She came on, she dropped a lot of gems, and she's been tagging us in a couple of posts and whatnot. And literally, this queen here is one of the people that was on the post, and I literally just went down the line and was like, hit follow everybody, and based on her, the love of our content, and you know what I'm saying, and based on looking at stuff that she's been doing, I said, you know what, this is a great person to bring on, but at the same time, I absolutely want you to introduce yourself to both of us and let us know what you do so that, we can start this conversation properly.
Okay, definitely will. And first of all, I'd like to say thank you. It's definitely an honor to be here. I've been excited this whole day, like rushing on my day to get through here, because this is important. This is woman power right here. I love this. So my name is Dacy Dorcett, but for short, I go with Dacy because I'm from the Virgin Islands.
Okay.
So you gotta make it a little easy for people in America to say your name, you know what I mean? Because the questions will continue, and it's not about my money, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to explain my culture to you unless you want to put some money in my pocket and you could pay for my time, you know what I mean? So yeah. So I'm into sales. I feel like in life, entrepreneurship is the way to go. I'm a mother of 5 kids. So working a job definitely, is not enough.
Mm-hmm.
I come from the islands. My background pretty much has always been cannabis. So pretty much the family business is expanding more now. So it's time for me to start branching off.
Nice.
So we need more women in this industry. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And that's my goal, is to open a shop in many locations so that we can have somewhere to go. We don't have to deal with men all the time if we don't want to. You know what I mean? So as a single mother of 5, I definitely want to show my children what generational wealth is in entrepreneurship. And if I can sell it, as you can see, I'm a seller.
Mm-hmm.
I design clothes. If I'm gonna get your mind right, make sure you got the right edibles. I gotta still make sure your pocket is right. Make sure you got the right finance. You gotta make sure you got a foundation. Is your insurance together? Is your investments together? So pretty much, DeeDee's Gem is a one-stop shop. So
Nice.
if I can get my hands on it, I'm gonna sell it.
Nice. That's exactly what, based on the little bit of research that I've done, it definitely gave that you have a business where you provide advice for anyone that's, an entrepreneur, and definitely, whatever field you have expertise in, which is great. And you are absolutely right that the cannabis industry most certainly needs more women representation based on, the previous conversations that we've had with previous guests. We definitely have established that a lot of these businesses, that even when they say they're women owned or women ran, 9 times out of 10 have, a woman representative, but not, women in the background. It's a whole, section of, men running the whole show. And it's like, and they just put a woman in front just to make it look good and bring in the dollars. But at the end of the day, it's not really a woman represented business. So thank you for opening that avenue up. And yeah, and I think, what I'm saying, just being able to give advice to entrepreneurship is definitely a good thing, because hello, like you said, having a job is not just, is not enough. You know what I'm saying? We all know that based on the economy that we are living now, based on 2025, based on Taco and his bitch ass is still not turning on the motherfucking food stamps. That alone tells you that you got to make sure and have more than one income, much less even the rich people tell you that you got to have 7 streams of income. So yes, thank you for opening those avenues. Now, my first question is, how did you even decide to land in this space in the first place? Like, what was your road to get to where you're at now?
I'm a mother of 5, like I told you. I got kids to feed.
Facts.
You ain't got to go out here in the streets. I'll do it myself, because mine ain't going hungry for nobody.
Exactly.
Right.
For no check. Eyes are check. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Eyes multiple checks. So it's always been in my family. I think my first time actually experiencing cannabis was, my dad lived in Boston, Massachusetts at the time, and I was in elementary school. And I had these little 2 Caucasian neighbor girls, was living with their single mom. And they knew my dad, and they knew their mom smoked, but they wanted me to go get my dad weed. They ain't gonna get their mom weed. So I'm a people person, people pleaser type. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, cool. I wasn't thinking, let me go steal some of his weed. Now I go grab a half blunt, like he's not gonna miss that.
Yeah, that's a biggest mistake you make with a person that smokes weed. You think you just gonna swipe their weed and they not gonna see the difference. What?
Hey, I was in
No,
elementary school.
I saw that, bitch. I saw it.
Well, he definitely knew we took his blunt, because we went out back and we enjoyed ourselves. Her mama knew. She told him, I told my daddy, of course I got the whooping, but it was all worth it though, because I became a cannabis lover after that.
That's right.
So
You know
it's
what?
definitely been in my family for a while. So yeah, it's just, we've been doing the business as long as I can remember. So
That's fabulous. And we'd love to hear, like, specifically in what aspect. Are you growers?
yeah, we're definitely growers.
Okay.
Because
That's what's up.
after and we just recently started growing ourselves, branching off, because we were doing what everybody else's family business. So for me, I got tired of buying bullshit.
Facts.
Like, you can tell me what you want, and if you don't smoke, I really don't want to trust your advice.
Um,
So it just got annoying. So when I got to a point where my kids were old enough where I could do me, because I was a stay-at-home mom for 20 years.
Mm.
Because my kids, I wanted to be there all the time. So that's why selling was easy for me. I can make a couple, what y'all work for in a week, I can make that in like 30 minutes. So
Nice.
it was just more convenient for me to do that. You know what I mean? So
absolutely. And it's so I wanted to say as well that I really thank you for saying that. It's not always a struggle. Sometimes we get a negative connotation, like, oh, you're a single mom, you're a damsel in distress and whatever. Not necessarily. If you're solution based, just as you pretty much have proven just minutes within this podcast, just by what you shared, and then we don't even know the other great things that you do yet. So it's I think that needs to be celebrated. It needs to be shared, and I don't like stereotypes that just never really fit in with me anyway. So I just say that to say I have used it to my advantage, though. You know what I mean? Let's be real. So yeah, hey, my kids are gonna have to eat whatever, right? But I've learned not to do that because I want to have respect for myself and my calling. So what I want to shout out to those moms who don't have a village, because I can sit, I feel like sometimes I brag so much, like, oh, I have my village and everyone should have one. But you know what? What about moms that have to like hook up with strangers and build her own family piece by piece? That's a whole nother struggle that I fortunately don't know about, you know what I mean? And so I just want to give love to those that might be watching this. It is not a walk in the park. It is very difficult. It's challenging. It will show you your most beautiful and your most ugly side. And so I do feel like I love that you're sharing this, because I want to definitely hone in on the financial freedom. Because when you say that, you're definitely speaking my language, except I'm not there yet. I want there. I mean, I'm just, hold up. Let me back it up. I haven't cashed in my checks yet. Okay. Let's just say that. Right. Yeah. Let's just say that I just haven't cashed in the checks yet, but it's there. Same for my sister Kai here. So what would be your advice to someone who does not have any formal, or how about this? How about somebody who is lacking a little bit of confidence and self-belief? What would you say that has nothing to do with God or deity?
I'm not gonna always say my faith was strong. You know what I mean? At some points, it has been tested in many ways. You know what I mean? The suicide thoughts have crossed my mind. I am a little crazy. So in those times, my happy place is smoking a blunt and shutting all the noises out.
Word. Facts.
Like,
we have to agree.
Like, the blunt really is what it is. Fuck it. I mean, you can't control anything. So why am I gonna sit here and stress? I'm gonna blow this shit away in my blood and feel great after I'm done. Think of where I want to be, you know what I mean, and then come back again.
Real talk, because, and I'm glad you even described it like that, because 9 times out, well, not even 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, when I'm having an issue, and literally if my next step is a blunt, and I'm sitting down and I'm calm with the blunt, literally the plan of action, whatever happened that went wrong in that interaction, like everything is played out right in front of my face. You know what I mean? And it's like that, and that's when, the other girls inside of my head get to say, you know what? Congratulations, you ain't even punch her in the face like you wanted to. You wanted to punch her in the face. You wanted to cuss her a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But no, you took the time to say, nah, she ain't worth it. And you kept quiet and you just let her say whatever the fuck she was saying and shit. And you just minded your business. And now that you're home with a blunt, you can, you know what I mean? Now, I do have situations where sometimes I'll have like, well, where of course, because my crazy is that crazy, that I'll play a scene in my head of how that person might have spoke to me and I'll respond that way. But I feel like all of that is just ways of releasing any thoughts about the situation, just complete release. And then by the time you down, the blunt is down to a roach, like you done forgot whatever the fuck was pissed you off, and you either move on to another subject, another project, another, you know what I'm saying, another situation that you always got to deal with. Because hello, as moms, we always got to deal with shit. You know what I'm saying? As business women, we always got to deal with shit. You know what I'm saying? And yes, as entrepreneurs trying to create new paths for ourselves and new paths for our children to follow, because we got children that are watching, you know, us create those paths. Yeah, those are the things we move on to. You know what I'm saying? After the freaking blunt is crushed, AKA therapy, bitch. Therapy. Fuck you gonna tell me it's not therapy. Who is you to tell me the weed ain't therapy? Nah, bro, the weed is therapy, fucker. I don't know what you're talking about.
Have either of you
It done got me through a lot of situations. If it wasn't for the blunt, I swear to God, I would have been in jail if it wasn't for that.
Facts.
I can relate. Have
Facts.
either of you experienced microdosing?
Microdosing meaning
with shrooms?
Nah.
Mushrooms. Okay. And so it also has a stigma, right? And I used to think like, oh my gosh, shrooms are for like druggies or whatever I thought. And that's really an ignorant thought, because as someone who has used other like actual drugs, I feel like I just, I was just lumping it in. But however, I will say this, disclaimer, I'm not an expert, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist. But for me, it worked. It worked to help in that moment that I needed, like some kind of like going inwards more deeply. And I think because we shared through that manner that you shared, of course, that a lot of people can relate to that. It's a beautiful thing. And I've come to like experience, like love, my sessions. I smoke a lot with my sister. It reminds me of when I would imagine how the elders would gather around and converse and come up with ways to make things better. Now, some of the, indigenous cultures have utilized smoke. I don't know what was in it, but I know that it's been proven and shared. So I do honor it. I think one thing that we intend on in these spaces is like, I would say normalizing the conversation of marijuana. So specifically, but I'm just saying as a side note, this has worked for me. I've tried it in tea. I've tried it in a lemonade. It was delicious and it did its thing. Now, am I telling you guys to do it? No, I'm just asking if you've experienced it, because it, for that moment, gave me such a, I don't know, it just kind of, I would say even it quantum leaped things for me in an emotional sense. It helped me with my acceptance on a lot of painful truth.
Okay.
So, I mean, I have actually thought about it. One of our family members has actually converted over completely. Like the shop went from all cannabis to just straight shrooms. So,
whoa.
Yeah, literally. So it's something that I'm going to explore at some point, because that is the next thing I wanted to try. That's as far as I'm gonna go, but I'm going to get there. So I will definitely DM someone about my experience, because I want to make sure I got to be in the right environment. No kids,
right?
You know what I mean?
Right.
Nobody around me. I got to be on a beach somewhere where I'm chilling with a nice.
And then you already know what quality control is on that. So you're not going to mess with that. You're going to make sure it's from a good source, that this is somebody that you trust. And all of those things are just responsible. And like, I think our quest to find relief or whatever we're on, right? And so I know that it's very dangerous for me to try other substances, and I know that those have not benefited me well. That's why I can't endorse that ever. Right. So
Absolutely.
anywho, I just want to say, do any of your children smoke, or what's the attitude when it comes to that with your kids?
Right. First of all, we need to know how old they are.
Oh, yes. So I have five picnics. Me, I have five picnics. Four boys, the other oldest, and then the baby girl, of course. You had to go for a girl, which was, a must for me. So my oldest, he's 26. He's like autistic. So he doesn't even engage in leaving his room. He's a yes ma'am kind of, yes mommy kind of kid. And I got the good version compared to most of my friends and family, you know what I mean? So I'm blessed with that. He's 26. My second oldest, I do believe he's 24. And by the way, so three of them have the same name.
Wow.
Oh my God, tree picnic with same name. Weird. All that.
We're working on the George Foreman money, but that's another story here and there. So I have two baby daddies. My oldest he's the only one with his dad. His dad passed away, so I raised him pretty much on my own. And then the last four, that was the 20-year relationship that I had with him. We had the four kids, and his name is James. So you already know when he's from the country, so he gonna name all the boys after him. So we got James the third, James the fourth, and then James the fifth.
Oh, okay.
That's beautiful. I've never met somebody with that story. This is awesome.
That's why
actually.
I'm just like, because even with me, I mean, I only got 3 kids, and only 2 of them live with me. The other one grown. But there's plenty of times I get one confused, be like, hey, what's your name? What's your motherfucker? Listen, go do. What the fuck is your name? We don't know. In the business. Why not? No.
I mean, thank God it's numbered. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Yeah,
you can go number 3. Come here. Hey, go get the garbage. Yeah, I told number 4 to do it, but number 4 acting like he don't like to listen. So you do it now, and then I'll talk to number 4 later about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love it.
It definitely has been an experience. It still is, because like with something so significant, you have to make sure when you're going to the doctor and you're doing your information, you ain't getting your brother shit. So
yeah,
we always got to make sure, you know what I mean? But it was definitely something his dad wanted me to, like I said, I'm different. So I was like, whatever. Didn't think we were going to have that many boys, but we did. And so the third child, James the third, the third, he is the 24-year-old. He's no drugs. He's not even thinking about it. Now the 23-year-old, yeah, he's the smoker. He's the smoker. The middle child. It's always the middle child. It's always the middle child. That's my right-hand man right there. That's another story, but that's the right. Don't even look at me the wrong way. I'm letting you know right now, that one is trained to go. Okay. So,
it's true. I figured it would be like that with all your kids, but I get it. It's got to be one militant one that say, "Hey, if you even make breeze past my mother, breeze, breeze, could I get a chop? Breeze."
From
Beautiful.
Elementary school, if you watch me as I walk past, he gonna turn around and ask you, "What the fuck you looking at?" See, that one don't play about me. I'm telling you right now. He's letting me
awesome.
So,
awesome.
That's the ride or die. And then there's the baby boy, James the fifth. He's BJ. He's the more sophisticated, career-driven, family in a relationship. We already got our life planned out, HVAC career going, side hustles. He's not doing drugs. He looked too good for that, he says. So he's not doing that. So yeah, and then my daughter, she's 16. She's not a smoker. She likes my snacks.
Nice.
She'll eat that all day. So, she doesn't have school because we have rules. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
And that's so cool You know what I'm saying? And that's so cool that you have, because clearly in order to get to that level with all your children, I mean, whether they wanted to partake or not, obviously the conversation was had. It's definitely given. The conversation was had, and mom is not, doesn't have a stick up her ass and saying, "Oh, I can do it and you can't." No, let's talk about it. Let's figure out where we at and see, we could make some wiggle room.
That's right.
Absolutely. Dad and I, so their dad and I, 20-year relationship was kind of complicated because he was married. Sorry. So
no apologies.
So it is what it is.
No judgment.
Him and I were
over here.
So him and I really were. He was really my next, and my dude. He was on the street as I was getting it in. My kids seen us do what we had to do to take care of our kids. You know what I mean? So
right.
It's nothing to hide. I show my kids everything. Why? Because meanwhile, you go out on the street and learn nothing. You're gonna learn it from in the whole store. So that nobody can run no kind of game on you because me even playing these games because me go in jail for nobody. So you're gonna know the
exactly,
and you're gonna know the books.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly. Right.
So I got men. I got kings. I'm sorry. I'm not babying nothing.
And,
and that's
the beautiful
provide, provide, and protect. And I need you to know you gotta do what you gotta do. Just be careful.
Right.
Exactly.
Real talk.
Exactly. We need all women out there. Hey, listen. Obviously, you can't control what your kids become as adults, but if you adding all the right ingredients, but especially if you got man children, you added all the right ingredients. They're gonna treat women right when they grow up. They not going deny or just all of a sudden decline all the teachings and all the things that their mama has taught them all through the years that they grew up. Oh no, absolutely not.
I'm for the honesty, man, and let's just keep it a buck. These kids are gonna do what they want out of our presence, because we're not going to be with them 24/7, and I'm not even trying to be, because that's not realistic, right? So it's like, but what I love is, number one, the honesty. So what I love more than anything, that my kids can just come to me. It's like a safe haven. That's it. If they could do that for the rest of the time that I'm alive, and I can pursue my artist shit, I'm a happy woman. Right. But I feel like I would really fail if they couldn't talk to me and they'd have to go talk to like some guy down the street. Like that would really kill me. Right. So it's just what is the values, like so obviously these parents have their values. The children come about the way that they come. That's what it is. And there's never any judgment, Queen. If I told you a third of my stories, you'd be like, dang, girl, you wild. But I do want to thank you for your transparency. Again, these conversations need to be in the open. They need to be normalized, especially among I would say quorum of just open minds, right? As long as we can. So no, that's so dope. At one point I had a blended family. These children, bless their hearts, they came doing other stuff that they're not my bio, so I have no idea what's going on before, to be real, right? So when they would want gummies or whatever, they'd be pinching the weed and stuff, and Kai knows these stories. It's like, hey, I get it. At least come to me, I'll be the plug, okay, allegedly, and I'll make sure that you're getting some good quality stuff. You don't want to be smoking your homies stuff, you know what I'm saying? But it's like there has to be a sense of realness when it comes to our children. Otherwise, like, you know what I mean? I do say that we still have conflict. I'm not the best mom in the world, like what the hell, nah. But I have conflict with some of my older children because of misunderstanding, and it doesn't mean that they're messed up. It doesn't mean that I'm messed up. It just means that we're human. One thing I'm not going to do is just post these cute ass holiday pictures when shit is going all effed up on the back end. You know what I'm saying? So, I love this. I love what I'm feeling. I want to really pick your brain when it comes to the multiple streams of income, because we need the information, right? My mom actually is involved with Primerica, which is why I'm doing my stuff, in that situation. However, I want to be licensed because I want to provide this service for other families. What would be your advice to somebody who's, is just worried about passing that test because they're not really like book savvy like that, or test takey?
or test taking, because that's my issue. Is like if I got to take a test, I'm automatically panicking about the fucking results. But yes, go ahead.
First of all, this opportunity actually came to me 3 times before I finally decided to join. The third time I joined was because the person that came to me the first time, he came back a second time. So I was like, all right, let me try this. And I failed the test 3 times before I passed it. And the reason I failed was because I didn't take the time out to really study. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna tell you, you gotta give it like once you take the class, like them next 2 days, you better just be in your book in your room with a blunt, just reading and flashcarding your life away. But the best part about it was when I locked in on it, it gives you all the answers.
Okay.
Thank you for give you all the answers. It tells you where your weaknesses are and where your strengths are.
Yeah.
That's the best part about these tests now, is that they're multiple choice, and these instructors take a class online. If you want to go in person, you can, but them instructors are amazing.
Awesome.
I
will take that advice.
I tell people all the time, if you're not doing this, this is the only company in America producing the most 6 and 7 figure honors. These people is who got me off the street from selling nickels and dimes to now doing other things.
Okay.
This is a tool that helped me become a jack of all trades. Because of their mindset, I wanted to expand my operation and speak up about everything.
That's right. I love that.
I'm also a motivational speaker and a coach, management consultant.
Not surprised, Queen.
Not surprised.
You're amazing.
Absolutely.
So this company has given me the balls that I needed to come out of my comfort zone, because I have been hiding behind.
You know what?
Behind
you know what I just downloaded for myself listening to you right now was, you could put this lady up towards anybody on Wall Street. I don't give a fuck how long they've been doing it. I don't care what. And you will get more of your financial goals in line with your desires. Maybe she'll do it in about 45 minutes. I put you up against any corporate mofo that's been doing this for you. And I mean that, because one thing, what I love is the motivation and the mindset, because that's everything. And yes, absolutely. I was involved in a mo, so I get it. That, like, you leave so fueled, and especially everybody speaking the same language. There's no room for the F word, It's all win. So it's that damn test that got me effed up and got me all. I failed it 3 times.
How many times did Einstein? The way to success is through failure.
Yes,
right.
So you didn't fail anything. Now you just got to figure out, smoke your blunt, and what I need to tighten up on. And get right back. Don't let the time pass you too bad.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you from experience, because I've been fired and went and had to come back and take that test several times. But every time I take it again, my grade is higher every time.
That part. Yeah.
So you don't focus on what you're doing wrong. Focus on what you're supposed to do right to get it done.
Boom.
You are the problem, but you're still the solution too, baby.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right, Queen.
Life is about either going into a storm, in a storm, or coming out of one. So all the time something going on. So me gonna quit my fight. Me get better in my body, me hit this blunt and go do what he tell me to do. Okay, what's on the mission? What's on the agenda for today?
Basically.
I got 5 kids. I can't ever.
Right.
Boys. I like them being intimidated. Why? Because I'm behind every strong man is a stronger woman.
Yeah.
In fact, and that's one of the ways we get strong by standing up and saying that we got to get it for ourselves.
Yes.
Now, as far as your dispensary, we trying to do now. What kind of fight was, or was there any pushback from, like, let's say, as far as applying for a license and, and establishing yourself in the cannabis field? Like, what was your journey like as for that aspect?
The men don't want to share the information. They want you to continue to work for them.
Mm.
And you have to have the money to do that.
Yes.
Yes. And I
And
will
see
say, sorry, go ahead, Queen.
That's the thing. That I'm glad you said that, because at the end of the day, first of all, we already know cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Okay. First and foremost, and yes, the men ain't stupid. The men know that if we're in the back doing all the work, the business is going to be successful. Hello. They looking for successful business, sit down and relax, and they be able to be sitting in in the head of state telling you what to do, while at the same time representing themselves as some kind of fucking, you know what I mean, some kind of entity that they did this and they did that, when in actuality it was the women behind him that did all the work and made the shit shine like it was shining in the first place.
Right.
Like we've heard so we've heard so many times within our space, within our motherhood sex marijuana space, that I'm saying, women are not being heard, and women are have to fight in order to be heard in this business.
Yeah,
like what I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm wearing my Jasmine Crockett type shirt, so I'm gonna speak up for everybody if I need to. I'm just not in a position in my life where I just want to keep eating humble pie and taking handouts to people. I've been putting in work. No, I'm not doing that. So, as I got to that age where my daughter is old enough now, she can handle, she got 2 years left. I'm about to jump out there and just figure it out on my own. I don't need none of you niggas. Fuck you.
That's right. I love that.
And that's when the doors started opening. And people
I
started connecting with me. And we got AI. Nigga, I don't need you. You Google the right thing, your smartphone will direct you to where you need to go.
That's right. You're absolutely right. And I will say, just to the point of within the the system, right? Has everybody that's been charged with marijuana been released yet?
That's another thing.
That's
another thing that's definitely on the table.
It sounds, and again, I've said this before, it's like this is the closest to like white privilege that I can possibly feel, right? Where we're over here smoking it up while people, I'm sorry, we got kids and everything. But excuse me. Long story short, I'm just saying that to say is I think there's a lot of things that don't make sense first, just in a whole. And then guys are always going to be like, that's always going to be like that. You know what I'm saying? In any industry. And if women touch any industry, we do have the tools and I would say the divine channeling to be able to take on tasks. This is not a matter of gender war. Like, let's be real. What it is. So I feel like I really appreciate you saying that, because it's absolutely right. So as we're coming up, just like people are still in jail because of this shit that we're freely smoking right now, depending on what state you live in, whatever the fuck, it makes me so mad. You find that this black queen or this queen, we don't even have to put a color to it. If you're a woman in the industry, people are going to be thinking already, because why? Because at the very tip top of who's making these decisions are people that don't even smoke. People that just see the green aspect of it, right? So people, obviously it makes sense that women are in these spaces. It's almost like a duh.
Yeah. We perfect a lot of their plans, even though they don't want to give us the recognition for it. We already know who's behind those closed doors.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So
you know what? And I just want to say that growing weed is not easy. I have yet to perfect a recipe.
Fuck no!
I'm
Trust me.
ready to work on a strand of my own.
Plant I've had in the house. Trust me. The fact that I seen a bud onto that we actually got to see a couple of buds was just a surprise to me, because hello, first of all, the environment, you know what I mean, and then just creating the perfect, you know what I'm saying,
right,
the perfect situation for it to be, to be plentiful. And then, like you said, because for me, I'm in New York. Ruby is in Portland. So Ruby's definitely on the side of America where weed is being handled in a proper manner. It's being taxed properly. You know, it's distributed properly. You know what I'm saying? The packaging is clear as hell. The packaging tell you exactly where it was born at, who curated the motherfucker, the address, all kind of website, everything. You know what I'm saying? So on her end, weed is one level, but then on New York end here, where I'm at, first of all, when we got here, the first thing the politicians said was, "Wait a minute, how much money can we make off these motherfuckers? Let's figure out, because we're gonna have to charge them for this money for a license. Oh, and we nosy too. We need to know their business, so we gotta make them we gotta ask them for paperwork. We gotta ask for paperwork, and yes, we need to make them pay money every year. No, we can't just give them a license." Give them a license. No.
Matt, no, you know what? Oregon's just been doing it for a lot longer. That's it. You know, they got legal a lot longer, maybe, a few years before. I think it's one of the first states in which recreational or medical, was started. So, yeah, it even within the industry, there's a lot of flaws. Also, when it comes to pesticides. So I feel like working in a dispensary and then talking to these growers, I have so much respect for growers. It's like they give you, if you'll listen, people will give you some free game. People will talk about how their farm does not use pesticides. They'll talk about how they don't want to they don't want to scale too big, too fast, because they want to keep the quality of their product. This is a family operation. It means everything. It's not just the money. And so I've been very humbled to talk to some people where it's like, dang, I know you have a shitload of money, but it's not even about that. They really love this, and those are they earn all my respect. Especially, is it called the legend? Is it legend, or the people that have been doing it a long ass time? What are they called again? They give them a name. It's something. I'm so sorry. Something like legend. So they're like the OGs, right? Of the industry, not the industry. Sorry, of the plant. Growing the plant, and I think
it's
legacy. Boom, legacy growers. And so that's where it starts, guys. I think a lot of people, even these dispensaries, they sound very greedy to me. Oh, this shit looks like it's crispy. Like, I know you got some good shit. Where is it? Like, honestly, like I'll weigh it out. All I need is $30 of your best shit. Oh, you gonna go in the back? Oh, I don't like that. So you're trying to sell me this shit that nobody wants, this shake and this So that's why I'm saying, and another group of people that I really admire till the day I'll die, as long as they're, doing for the people, is plugs. If you got a good plug, not trying to screw you over, consistent, reliable, only gives you good quality product, that's all I need out here. Because I wish I didn't have to mess with dispensaries out here, to be honest. I don't care how long they've done it.
They're not even doing it for the people. They're doing it for the capitalism of it.
Exactly.
Like, you say you're for the consumers, but are you really for the consumers? You sound like a politician. I'm sorry. So I definitely feel like at some point in time, I got tired of wasting my dollar and my lungs. I already have asthma and bronchitis. What the fuck?
No, you're absolutely.
Don't sell me no bullshit. And this particular, me and my partner, one of my girls at the week branched off. We do organic. So
nice.
I don't want bullshit in my weed. I don't care. I want to make sure my lungs get the best of the best. So soon coming, I'm working on my own strand, so stay tuned for that. So
yes, that now see that is awesome. Congratulations. And we definitely have talked to plenty of people that you know what I mean, and that talk about creating their own strain. Now my question to you is this: like, At first, now the first person we talked to definitely said it depends on, what you like and, and how, you want it to taste and smell and feel. But how do you, but as far as creating a strain, like how do you actually put shit together? Like what is it? Like, do you like search for a special seed or are we like, what's the plan as far as creating a actual strain for yourself?
For me, mainly it's finding my top favorite 5 to 10, because right now I'm still at 10. Because we rotate strands, and I want to taste everybody. I need to taste the rainbow.
No, hello.
So I'm constantly switching strands, but I do have the top sellers, and you have to remember all of these come from back in the day, Kush and all the old school stuff. You know what I mean? So you just got to really find out what your feeling is. You know what I mean? What feeling are you looking for? Because people run around thinking they know how this stuff works. You can't say you want indica 16. You don't know that. What are you looking for? Body high, head high. There's certain things you're looking for. You want to be man down. So I have a lot of energy. So mine's got to be a killer.
Mine too.
And you have to remember, if you're a different mode throughout the day, it's gonna hit you different. The feeling gonna be different every time.
Real talk.
So I need to know, no matter what my feeling is, my shit is gonna make sure it sit my ass down. So you gotta do it takes time. You gotta find the right one, where you gotta test it a lot before you figure out that's it, because it might not be a demand.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not telling no bullshit. I'm not doing it. I'm not.
You know what? I just got another download, Queen, for you and I, in that we need to, when we do the strains for ourselves, right?
Because this one is insistent that we see. Let me go ahead and give you the backstory on this one, because this one here. No. I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna tell it.
You the sativa on the indica
is insistent on creating a strain, and what she want to use is her pum pum juice. No, she want to use for pum pum juice. Now, me no vex with that, No, I am me no vex with that at all. But you see, me have a husband.
Even if I'm the only one to smoke it.
I mean, hey, have a husband, and if I got blood clot cost from here to blood clot to what? So wait, what do you mean? Weed with your pum pum juice? Or so who I gonna get for bonnet? So wait, I gonna grow. So who I gonna protect it? So wait, no,
right?
Me have one question.
It can be a top seller for somebody.
So
you never know.
Touch it first. Who are gonna touch it first? Weird.
I couldn't imagine.
You talked on the show earlier, said that Kim Kardashian out here selling the bushy panties, right?
Right. Right.
Didn't Erykah Badu sell her
pussy incense?
Okay. She damn sure did sell her pussy incense. But Erykah Badu's pussy have scared plenty of men in her lifetime. Yeah. I'm just gonna say that. Erykah Badu pussy has scared many a man in her lifetime. So yeah. She on the next category. She's separate.
Them to different dimensions. That's all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She's out of this world.
When she done with you a whole new man.
Exactly. Because every one of them that go to her done turn certain. It's like, fear pum pum. You can't trust it. You can't trust it. That have something there. Something is in there.
The spirit. You know what I mean? If you connected in certain ways and you have that type of energy, aura, power, it'll bring men in, and sometimes your job is to change them a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
She wrote like her baby like all of her baby daddies. She said in an interview that she'd helped them to write some of their raps, and I agree, because she started off as a poet MC, and she didn't know that she could sing like that. She said until that song Apple Tree.
Yeah.
And And so I'm just like, well, yeah, of course she can sing. That's such a beautiful story. But no, there's and another thing, when I realized I was doing this thing like where I would hear these like bad things about like my favorite artists, and I'm like, oh, I don't fuck with them anymore. And I was just like, I had to check myself, because it's like, bitch, people at the end of the day, people can be themselves. Okay, they can be human. They can be as effed up as they want, because why, Rue? You're effed up the way that you want, right?
Right.
And how dare you do that, because you don't even know the real story for real. And then ladies, it's like, why do I need to stop listening to your masterpiece of a music piece? You know, just because somebody said that you did want.
Right. We're no one's perfect, and at the end of the day, we're fighting how many demons? Like,
I
there's
don't like
different
cancel
levels for
culture.
different levels, and
Yeah.
we have to remember we are still healing from generational trauma that has
Right.
not even healed, and it's been passed down and passed down. And that's why you have to do fasting, self work. You got to do that shadow work, because you constantly have to you have to give yourself grace every day.
Facts.
So you
Yeah.
got to give yourself grace every day.
Mhm.
Once you start doing that, you ain't got time to worry about nobody else shit.
And
No.
see, I think that's the hardest part, Queen. I think
At least I
honestly,
don't. I'm trying to fix myself.
honestly, that's the hardest part, because even with our last episode, with our episode that dropped today, accountability. It's about, you know what I'm saying. It's about, you know, taking accountability of what's going on with you, and without beating yourself up for, you know, making a mistake here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's, you know, because naturally, as a person within yourself, like I say, I like to say that there's a couple of chicks running around in my head, and one of the chicks will be bold enough to be like, hey, yeah, see, we had told you not to do that, and you went ahead and did it, so what the fuck you expect now? You know what I'm saying? And you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta hear that criticism in your head without, you know, beating yourself up about it. You
Right,
know
and
what
that
I'm saying?
was my issue in the beginning. So before I joined Primerica, I wasn't really good with compliments. You know what I mean? Like I tell people all the time, this company is not no fucking insurance and no fucking investment. That shit that you're supposed to have any goddamn way. This company will break your ass down, make you face all your goddamn demons, and rebuild you back up to be the bad bitch or nigga that you're supposed to be in the motherfucking first place. Now you go out here and you go sell somebody the sales dream, and you get them to get their shit together too.
Yes.
That is what it's about, because I was hard on myself at first. And because of these people, the mindset, you got to be around people that are going to feed you what you need versus what you want. And accountability is key to everything. Right. We don't even say try, we do. You will get fined if you try in this company. You are to do. So you definitely got to be around the right people to get that mindset, but you also have to want it. Most people don't. They like to complain and just be comfortable with it.
Right.
Yes.
Absolutely. And so what would somebody like, would you say somebody wants to book you for motivational speaking? Is it kind of, you gauge the pricing, or do you have set pricing on that?
I gauge the pricing because at the end of the day, let me give you my experience is to book these coaches out here. They want you to get them $2,000, $3,000 down and make payments. They want $5,000. I'm from the street, so I know what it feels like, and I know what it's like to not have. Okay. When I get to a point where I'm a multi-trillion-dollar earner, I ain't even gonna have time for that too much, because I'm gonna be too busy on a resort with my team teaching them what to do now, because I've already passed the torch.
Right. Exactly.
See what I mean?
Exactly.
So you definitely have to put yourself in a position where you want to do these things. So you can help the people understand the dreams and the goals. So you got to make sure the price is available, because if the price is available, they're not gonna want to change.
Mm-hmm. And then those, I'm assuming, it depends on the audience too. You know what I mean? Do you do like maybe like not not free, but like volunteer, you know what I'm saying, conversations with like students, you know, in schools and things of that nature, where, you know what I'm saying, motivational for like, you know, career day type of things in schools like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Most of the conversations that I do, the first couple are free for real, because you got to get to know person, and you got to give them a chance to let their guards down.
Word.
So we don't sell on the first sale unless you throwing it down my throat. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get you to relax, because you coming out your comfort zone. I understand it's uncomfortable, but you need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because you're making change here.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to make sure I let them know I'm not going to break your neck and charge you no money. Why? Because God is always going to bless me. You know what I mean? And I'm here to actually help people the right way. I'm here to do more volunteer work than anything. If I know you got money, yeah, that's why we go through all your personal information. What's your job? What's your monthly income? What should we do? All that. That why I know how to get you. And don't lie to me because I'm gonna find out. AI is not a joke, and we definitely have information with our company with legal services that we can run you. And we don't need you to lie to us. Don't lie. Don't lie.
Right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Exactly.
So I'm out here to help the people. I'm not gonna break nobody's neck.
Awesome.
Especially when I know they're trying to make a change right now in the world we live in. I don't have time to break nobody's neck. I need to be giving back to people so they can be strong enough to keep fighting for their rights and their self and their family and whatever their goals and dreams are. So based off of the conversation, when you hit me my DM, we do a Zoom call, run through some questions. I got my coach on the other side. You got a team of people actually working with you in the beginning to make sure that you want to do this.
That's right. Beautiful. Nice. So no, you said something very important here. So as we're all because my relationship with money and my mindset was very conflicting, and I had to clear out some things in order to attract certain things, right? And once I cleared it out, like it was like clearing out my room. Like I could see like I could see where my stuff was, right? So I just say that to say where I feel most comfortable is what you said right there, where you want to attain countless dollars, whatever, massive amounts of wealth. Yes. However, you also want to help. And I think that when somebody can couple that together, it's such a powerful force, because the mindset used to be, I want to be rich, I want to have this, and I want to have that. That's fine. But that also comes with certain things that you have to do. So, and then when the set, sorry, I don't know why I want to say bad words. When the mindset shifts to where you're like, I'm going to spend my time the way I want to, because I think that's what we all attain to do anyway. You get money so you can do absolutely nothing if you want to. Yeah. So I just want to have freedom, and I don't want, I just want to do that. And then I want to do things or jobs that I would do for free. At this point, I'm not going to do anything that I don't want to do. I'm just not.
That's the whole purpose of being, sometimes for some of us to get to financial freedom, is because we want to give back. For a person like me who's been homeless with children.
We've all been there.
We've been there too. We know.
I have to go hungry to make sure they eat. They ate.
Facts.
Slept in the car with my babies. We had nowhere to go. I told them it was a trip.
Man, queen.
Exactly.
So why wouldn't I want to show people I'm here to help you, because I know where you've been. I know what you're going through.
Right.
Do you think everybody that's successful didn't have a struggle? That's the reason they're successful, because they kept fighting until they didn't want to deal with it no more.
Exactly. Exactly. And the road that you're taking is truly an essential role. It definitely develops trust, and it develops comfortability, and it develops, a great foundation for a healthy financial relationship. Because, like you said, you starting off with conversations with, I'm not here to charge you money. Like, I'm not automatically running up on you, asking you for money. Well, you know what I'm saying? Yes, if if you're talking to an entity that has money, fuck yeah. But to roll out the motherfucking CC, get the checks out. Let's go. Let's get the wire transfers going. But for a regular you and me person, you know what I'm saying? Approaching that person with, I want to help you, rather than, tax your pockets, is definitely like a genuine approach. You know what I mean? It's an easier approach to to involve yourself in. You know what I mean? You actually want to hear what that person's saying, because you see that person is not really is not financially based on your success. They genuinely want to see you see you get successful. And then if you then turn around and make a profit of it, you have no choice, and mentally, consciously to cut them, break that person off that helped you get there in the first place. You know what I mean? That just fucking makes sense. And then absolutely.
That mindset honestly came from Primerica, because this company is the main reason, like I tell you, why I am the way I am. Because when you join this company, automatically you join this company Nobody making money until you make money first. That's how it's supposed to be. Why should I benefit before you benefit when you the one that need to see the dream?
That's
I'm
a
trying
good
to get you to where I am. You know what I mean? So you can't be greedy. This company's far from greedy.
That's right.
So the mindset that they have, I've incorporated into my own personal life and all of my other businesses because they doing it the right way. Because most people don't want to talk to you. Why? Because at the end of the conversation, what? How much I got paid?
Facts.
How much because that conversation they want money for every just for 2 words. No. We do free F&As. A bank gonna charge you almost $2-3 grand for that.
Exactly.
So, and it's enough for all of us to go around. I'm not greedy. Yeah, I'm not greedy.
Any lawyer, any one of the people, they charge you a conversation fee. Yes.
So based off of interviews determines where we go, and we give everybody a chance because why everybody need a chance.
That's right. It's definitely a great approach to and a realistic approach to things. And so I love your passion in that. What do you like to do that has nothing to do with money besides smoke?
Well, right now I'm on a break from having sex, but that's normally my hobby.
You say you're having
sex is a popular conversation around here. Yes, it is.
Definitely is. Bring it on.
Every day for me is a vacation. I do what I want. I could do what I want when I want and how I want. If you might say because I'm a boss, if you might say like I don't need nobody permission. If you go fire me for my job, I go get another fucking job. It's another one. Swapping. Like if I feel like I don't have like I'm a reader. I read. Give me a book and a beach and I'm on a blunt and I'm good. So look on the side, I'm cool with that. If not, then I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna sit in the sun and let my thoughts do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to hear my own brain. You know what I mean? I like quiet time. I need to recharge. So
there you go.
Do shit that nobody got to do with me. Just me by myself. Fuck myself if I need to. Also, whatever. It's my time. So I don't really have anything particular. I am fun. I am. Whatever I choose to do. I'm a Gemini, you know what I'm saying? So
that's right. Bless you.
Yeah. But yeah, I do engage with friends, but other than that, I'm just always trying to be in my mind, be aligned with life and what I'm supposed to do purpose. Right now, I'm getting older, so I feel like I got a lot of shit to do. So expanding for me right now.
We definitely all got a lot to do and trying to definitely get it done within this time, you know what I mean?
And that's actually the best intro to my question, which would, how does one get into DeeDee's pants? You know, since we've already built this comfortable zone here.
You already know I'm about to slide y'all all my personal information so we can have conversation. I can slide it wherever y'all. We can do however you want to do. Private Zooms. Let's talk expansion in all types of ways. It's all about women working together and letting men know that we don't want what the fuck you got. We just want our own, bitch. God damn.
That's right. Oh no, thank you. I definitely want that. But what I meant in the context was, how does a dude get in your pants? Like, what would he need to do to get close to you?
As I get older, it's really getting harder.
No, I feel that. You know why? And
because you don't want.
And before you even answer, I could tell it's because we're not there on the fuckery, man. No. We're not there on the fuckery. And as soon as we get a smell, a little hint, a little breeze of fuckery, we back the fuck away and go, no, Bridget, go on your ways.
Right.
If you think you're going to come into my section and bring me worry and strife and gray hair and wrinkles, I have one, me no need you. I have one, me no
take the D back, please.
When you say, what? No, this is a pleasure zone right here. Everything here is a pleasure zone. Everything is about pleasure. And if uno depend fuckery, Just go on your
Yeah,
ways. Cause
you
me
gonna have
not
to.
follow you. Me not search your phone. Me not go look for no girl. Me not go chat to no girl. Me not in a none of the fuckery. So, but now, if I'm wrong and nothing I said makes sense, go on and tell me. But just meeting you, I can tell that that's the reason right there.
I mean, it is the reason, but at the same time, I mean, I do got a bad girl side to me, you know what I mean? So I got some things on the side. I just gotta be in the mood. Like, and then when we set the dates, I gotta make sure I ain't changed my damn mind. 'Cause I done thought about, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? Is this not worth it? This nigga, you know what I'm saying? Most of my niggas got partners. Cause
Are you, would you,
I don't want no obligation. I'm sorry, I don't.
right.
Let's do what we do. And the people that I've dealt with, they're over a decade. So it's just, I'm rotating
I
my list.
see. I see.
Nice.
And
So
you
they
know
already know how
what?
this works. If I don't see you in 2 years, when I call you, just know let's do what we gotta do, and I'll hit you back in 2 years or 6 months, however I need to do what I need to do.
Yeah, I
You know
get
what,
it.
Ruby? She kind of sound like you. Like,
I
wait a
don't,
minute.
I don't, I
I'm like,
don't
wait
like
a minute.
when I
This
get
kind of sound
married,
like
we
Ruby
gotta
Love
have
Life.
2
Wait a
houses.
minute.
We have to have 2 houses. I need you to have yours and me to have mine. We're gonna do this thing here, switcheroo. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Lucy and what's his name? They had 2 different beds in the same room. I want a whole nother fucking house from you. No.
It works for many people, actually. I've been,
And we
Keeps
just
it. I
spoke
think it
about
keeps it
that shit
exciting.
too.
It can keep it exciting because I miss you a little bit. You know what I mean? You're not in my face
Right.
24/7, and I get to hear my own thoughts at some point.
Kai Storm in the building. Motherhood Sex Marijuana. Rolling Papers in the building. Motherhood Sex Marijuana. Merch in the building. If you're here, we thank you. And we most certainly appreciate you. But we want you to spread the word, tell a friend, subscribe, make sure and get yourself some rolling papers. And of course, if you want to sponsor an episode, if you want to be on an episode, if you have products you want to show us that we want to show the people, come through. You feel me? Motherhood Sex Marijuana rolling papers, merch, YouTube, subscribe, fight all the algorithms and let us get in. Yeah?
On the time, so that way I don't have to be mad at you because I can't hear my thoughts. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And I have a daughter, so I always want to have space for her to always have her own whenever she needs
Her
mommy.
own,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
Their own.
so yeah, me and you can go build something over there
That's
if you
right.
want. But
Nice.
Right, queen.
right now, yeah, I got a couple of things on the side. They mad at me because I be cutting them off. Me telling them, I got these toys are great. I'm sorry.
Oh man, the fingers work just as well, you know.
Child,
And the
listen,
toys are great. They're getting more great.
and shit. Let's be honest. Once you get your nut, you ain't passing the blunt to nobody. Like literally. I mean, while I love my husband, and you might be watching this, of course. Listen. What I'm saying is, I love you, but there's times I don't be wanting to pass you the blunt. I swear to God, I don't be wanting to pass you the blunt. I be looking at you like, why the fuck?
I'm trying to tell
Okay,
you.
hold on here.
Literally, because
No,
I'm
saying,
a Hoover, so I gotta hit 2 by myself. Like, why am I don't got time to
Same.
share. Like, I got 2. Like, literally, I do one before I jump on. I about to finish the second fuck. I'm like, God damn, I didn't do it enough time. Like, I don't want to share. Like, even in a relationship with my baby daddy, we had our own blunts. We rolled one flavor, I rolled another. We passed them joints back. Why? Because I ain't waiting for you to hit the motherfucker or forget you gotta hit the goddamn hand.
word.
So
Right.
it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm me. You gotta do what you gotta do. I love dick, but I love my piece more too.
Absolutely, queen. My sister and I talk about this subject quite often. She 100%. So I'm going through this spot where I could say I have love for a couple of people. You know what I'm saying? They cool. Now there's one person in particular who I haven't even slept with. We haven't kissed, nothing. However, I've consistently loved this man with just being in his presence for going on 4 years.
Oh,
We used to work together. Let's just say we see each other a lot. And what I fell in love with was just who he is as a person. He's it has nothing to do and with anything, just his energy. And then what helped was he has a relationship with my children outside of me. you know, because we go to the same community building, right, for worship. So, and I was not trying to even go to church. I'm just like, but it just so happens that I wanted to connect with this community because they were actually doing the work, not just at the pulpit. They were doing it in the community, and my family was a direct benefit from their efforts. So it kind of, and then plus they jam out every Sunday. And also I need my children to be around as many beautiful melanated queens as possible, because I can't always offer them that from my side of the family, right? Where they're Samoan and they're Black. So it's just so many reasons. Anyways, so this guy is just in this, he's actually a minister in the community. He's he actually does like the, you know, the lessons for the kids, but just to, and there was one moment where I just felt it. Like I barely told him this, like actually told him like a couple of weeks ago, because like I be at his house as well, because let's just say I take care of stuff at his house. He has roommates and stuff, and one of them is my client. So it's not even like I'm trying to be with him. Oh no, hold up. Recently he asked me to help him rearrange his room and stuff. And it was there that I told him. And then see, this sounds all pure, but it's like I'm a nasty bitch. So I would trade it all in for the chance to be with somebody that I just could be in their energy. Like it's worth my solitude that I love and that I've built. You know, I think that's what is kind of leaning me even more towards. And I just feel, okay, when we're just standing next to each other, like today at church, I was like, girl, I was like, it was not just my poo-tang that was hot. It was just everywhere. I just felt this warm. My nervous system is always, when he's around, I don't know. He just, and my sister knows, like I'm so weird around him. I be so shy. Can you believe that?
Never can understand why is it when we like someone we get stupid.
Yes.
Exactly.
Fuck, I don't like it. It's
well,
too
big shit. A nigga come around, I'm the most.
I'll be the most submissive little
Whatever
kitty.
you say, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's one of the reasons I think I fight my men, because I'm like, you make me into a bitch. I don't like that. Ain't nothing about me, a bitch, nigga. I got a pussy. That's it, nigga.
Oh my god.
So you know, I get it. You know what I mean.
You're right with my sister.
That's another level of you trying to channel another version. You know what I mean. So nothing happens by coincidence. These are all things that happen for a reason. It's all about how you look into it, and are you willing to see what changes you got to go through to follow through with that, or are you gonna sabotage this shit?
Yeah,
right. Exactly. That's what
I
my
say
sister
that
said
all the time to you, Ruby. That everything happens for a reason.
It does. You got to explore these options, but you got to make sure you're paying attention to the right goddamn signs.
Word.
You don't want to mess it up now.
Word.
And I really feel like spiritual men have that good balance. You know what I mean? As long as they're not judgmental in some way. They say like, I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. Why? Because some of y'all religious people pass judgment on other people. For that's the same reason that Jesus got crucified, because of you people. Like, stop.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's there. Just baby step, but don't shy away from it.
Right. Thank you.
He might be a freak too.
What is it?
He might be just as freaky as you.
That's what my sis was saying.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all
no, because I'm telling you, when I watch a lot of these YouTube videos, them church people are really. That's why they go to church. They're trying to control the media.
That's right. No, we feel that completely. And but his discipline, and we've had conversations like openly, like we've worked together, which is just he and I, on the shift. And that's what I love, is that it started off with just a pure friendship. In fact, I didn't even like him at all. I thought he was rather annoying. I didn't think he was my type at all.
Those are the best ones.
What?
Those are normally the best ones, the ones that you don't even find attractive. That's normally how it comes to you.
Yes.
When you're not looking for it.
Right. And I
Life
think
is flowing your way. It flows your way when you just live in.
That's right. And it does make me want to check myself on certain things. Like, I'm not going to entertain just everybody on a Thursday night anymore. I'm a what? You know what I'm saying? This is
a little bit of standards now. A little bit of standards.
Yes.
Yep. That's the universe trying to align you with whatever you're supposed to be getting, baby.
So
exactly.
don't ignore it. It's there for a reason. I explore all my options. Why? Because I'm either going to learn from it and grow from it. Or whatever. This is life. You're supposed to fuck some shit up. Okay, well, I'm going to fuck it up, but let me make sure I can fix it.
Right.
But explore it. See where it takes you.
Yes.
It's preparing you for something.
And see, the good thing with you is, Ruby, is that, like you said, the man is comfortable around your children. And you that right there is like the main fucking thing that has to with anybody around you, anybody that you know, it has to be comfortable. So that alone covers a good part of the foundation. You know what I'm saying? Never mind, don't like nobody. You standing in church and getting all hot in the pum pum. You in church getting hot in the pum pum. I'm just saying.
Why she went to church? So she needs to get some forgiveness. It's work. You got to work on it. You gonna get tested. You just got look. I hear churchmen talk about they got to slide it back to the right. Like you gotta do what you gotta do. This is called flesh. This shit gonna test you. Like facts. So you just gotta make sure that you checking it as you need to every day. It's a battle in the brain. Do you know how many thoughts you gotta fight a day?
Right. Exactly. Yes.
And I got a lot of bitches in here. A lot of these bitches in here. The same goddamn.
That's what I be saying. I have crazy chicks running around in my head. They'll remind me. Right. They'll definitely let me know when I'm fucking up. And they the first ones to start talking shit when it's time to talk shit. Like, wait a minute.
Right. This was y'all. What the fuck? How you gonna throw me under the bus?
Exactly.
I'm just a time. Exactly. So definitely wish you. I would try it. You know, the friendship is already there. The kids already love him. I mean, this is a sign.
Right.
I agree.
Definitely a sign. It's definitely a sign.
Make them changes that you need to tweak yourself. This could be the love of your. These are the happy endings that we be looking for, but don't even realize when it show up to us.
Yeah, right. And thank you for that. That's all part of the self-love, self-discovery.
You attracted what you fucking wanted.
Right.
Facts.
Exactly.
Facts. Exactly. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna have to make sure I talk.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Beautiful. Everybody deserves love. And I don't care what we go through in life. Yeah. If we allow it to come to us, it will come to us.
Oh so man.
Don't beat yourself up. I don't give a shit what you went through and what you did. It's a new fucking day.
That's right.
That's right. Put the pen in your hand and start writing that shit. Keep writing that shit. Rewriting that shit.
And fucking your pussy mileage don't motherfucking count. Pussy mileage, dick mileage, none of that bullshit counts.
To me.
I definitely need to reiterate that because I feel like people, and first of all, we reiterated on this show just because the whole phase and this and that. No, ain't no such thing. That's you getting to know yourself, getting to know what you like, getting to know what you don't like, and what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do.
Right.
Exactly, Queen. I literally didn't experience an orgasm until I was in my 40s, and I was with my baby daddy on and off for years. And this was a nigga that was 11 years younger than me.
Wow. Wow, Queen. I also that's wild crazy for real. And what I was gonna say is these changes that I'm trying to make is I wanted to reiterate, whoever's watching this, it's not to get a man. I don't care how good he is. It's changes I wanted anyway. Yes. These are things that I wanted to be, where it's like naturally chiseling away at me just doing, you know what I'm saying? Keeping in check my emotions, my actions, taking accountability, just like being like, trying not to be an asshole, even though I can be, you know? And just like simple
shit. An asshole is necessary, but go on.
You know?
But I mean, it's not even, first of all, you don't have to explain yourself to no fucking body. First of all.
Yeah.
And then on number two, it don't even matter because this is called your life. You're going through change because you know that you got to change regardless. So this is life putting you in a position to see if you're going to make the change that you're asking for.
Right.
And if a man happens to be in the fucking picture in the process, shit, he's in the picture. Who don't want a fucking man?
Basically. Basically.
So this might be the perfect man, exactly the way you want it. He's an understanding, God-fearing man. That's gonna help you do exactly what you said you wanted to do. So this gonna help you hold yourself accountable.
Oh, and he see me at my lowest, most ugliest part of myself. Like he's seen that.
You don't even have to hide anything.
Nah.
And that's what most people do. They hide it. That's why that friendship was so key in the beginning. Is because you want to show them all the horrible things, all the shit in my closet that they want to know. That way you ain't got to debate, worry about nothing. Here it is. Build this friendship, and then the relationship will take its time to get there.
Because when you enter a relationship through a friendship first, you're the most realest self because you're not really trying to, impress that person.
You're not embellishing no bullshit. You're not
embellishing some kind of fucking facade about who the fuck you are.
Yes, and that's key, and that's why I said it has to be meant to be. You see you at the worst, the lowest. You're cheering him, love him. You're done trying to make the changes in your life. This God trying to help this universe, this mother nature, this is Mother Earth trying to tell you. Here you go, baby. What you gonna
do? Yeah.
I need something. Throw me a bone, please.
I fucking agree.
Y'all gonna teach each other different things. You gonna break him off, he gonna break you. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
Opposites attract.
Hopefully, I mean, I can only hope and pray towards that. I'm grateful for it, even in this moment. I love the fact that we have not been intimate whatsoever. Yeah. I love that. It's only been hugs and just energy, working alongside each other. He's let me in on some things with his life and stuff that keep between us. And I think if anything, I just wish whoever's watching, number one, I hope you gathered from these queens or this space, including myself, where you need to love yourself for sure. And also don't try to compare yourself because it's impossible, and then allow yourself the blessings. I think celebrating each step. You got your driver's license, girl, hell yeah. You got this, you got the little things. And then I feel that the more I feel this way, the less I want. I don't want shit because I have everything I need right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And another thing that whoever's watching this is that you need Black queens in your life, and we need to do better by these queens, and we need to honor them and protect them. And like Cat Williams said, the Black queen is the most educated woman on the planet. And I second that. And it needs to be somebody who's aside that's saying that, because there's been a horrible narrative for so long. It makes me sick to my stomach. Did I have to have a Black queen myself to understand this? No, because I have plenty of influences. Black queens have influenced my life from as far as I could think of, a cognizant, put some thoughts together. So I thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you. This is definitely a great opportunity to open up in a space where these are conversations that we need to have more of, because we've been told to be quiet, but at the same time, when they need us, we have to come out and fight for everybody. You know what I mean? So it's time for the perfect balance for us as women. You know what I mean? Not just Black women, just women all together. You know what I mean? The foundation is bad without us. So let's do this. You gotta make sure the voices need to be heard.
And the foundation of this podcast is for our voices to be heard. Because when we created this podcast, the main thing we was talking about is having a open space where we can have conversations such as these, where we're feeling free to release all the things that are in our head, and at the same time discuss what's important to us, and allow people to what I'm saying, not go with the whole narrative that is pushed on the internet, about just being negative and just not trying, or just taking whatever you fucking get. No, fight for yours. Definitely use your voice, and definitely, what I'm saying, Absolutely congratulate yourself at every small success, at the L's that you got to take. Learn from those L's, but don't beat yourself up for those L's. Absolutely not. Learn from them, but don't beat yourself up. And definitely I always be open for new opportunities, always be open for you know what I'm saying, the possibilities and shit. As long as we got weed, we will be calm and we won't be murdering motherfuckers. What happened? Certain motherfuckers get to breathe because a ganja exists. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Because when I
Yes,
done with you, I
indeed.
going to smoke my blunt. Come here, you want and nothing you got sick and you pissing me out.
Man, listen.
So
One
yeah,
of the same, because just like you said earlier, weed has kept me out of jail plenty of days. Plenty of days I said to myself, you know what? I got so much weed in the house. It would be a shame for it not to be smoked. No, it wouldn't be a shame. It would be a rotten shame.
by the
No,
time the blunt
go
done, you
bust
ain't
the
even gonna care.
ganja.
You ain't even gonna care when it done. By the time the blunt, before you even done the blunt, what was man again? Stupid ass.
Yes.
All right.
What was that? What was that? Who said some shit? Nah, fuck that nigga.
And we need that because we put up with so much in life. We take care of
Mm.
everything and everybody, and we have to rely on each other. So why can't we have this space?
Word.
And also on a real level, we have cannabinoids receptors in our body that attach to, it gets very scientific if y'all critics want to do your research. It attaches to the compounds that are found within the plant, thus helping us with issues that we may have. Countless. Come on, everybody got issues nowadays.
I have 2 clients that I give oil to because they have cancer. This helps them sleep, eat, and get through the day with their aches and their pains. I have one with arthritis. Like this is a healing mechanism.
Right, absolutely.
It's a
And
plant.
we
But you gonna
also,
sell me some, you gonna give me some liquor before you give me some blunt?
and you know what's so
Liquor don't even do it.
controversial? We've said it very controversial before it was even popular, where we advocate for women. We're not doctors. I'm sorry. I'm not saying, but we during my pregnancy helped me. Now, do I recommend smoking it? Fuck no. I recommend tinctures, edibles, and whatever you feel like you need, because I've never had a problem eating before, not eating.
Right.
So when you have food aversions, you feel like you can't do the rest of your job and other people depend on you. Yeah, and your body goes through God knows what, and it's different for everybody at every pregnancy. So I did ingest quite a bit of cannabis. I got in trouble for it, which kind of like spiraled this really this passion for just speaking on it. There wasn't enough at the time. I felt like, aside from the beautiful women of Jamaica and the study that was done amongst this group of women, where they followed them from their pregnancies until the kids were maybe 5 or something like that, they found that these kids were coming out to be more social, intelligent, utilizing their frontal cortex, whatever the science is on that. Okay. But what I'm saying is we need to stop just with this narrative.
Labels and all this labeling and why? Just leave it as it is. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Doesn't mean something wrong with us because it's for us. Yeah. You could drink milk. I can't. So does that make you a bad person or me a bad person?
That's a perfect example, because baby, milk is not my friend, but weed is. Weed is. And weed was most certainly my friend when I was pregnant. And I can tell you, I was the one that did smoke while pregnancy, because at the time I didn't even do edibles or nothing like that. I was just smoking. And baby, listen, it helped me in every pregnancy. It damn sure did help me.
Nauseous days are no joke. The only time I did not smoke with was my daughter. I don't know. That was a different. She was trying to kill me, but that's a different story.
Oh, I definitely smoked. I just don't condone it to other people.
Right.
I would definitely condone
everybody,
the tinctures and stuff.
What we're sharing our experiences and what works for us. So
right.
Other people that have gone through that do not feel ashamed about what they had to go through and hide it. Like, don't be ashamed of your journey. That's your journey. What worked for Betty ain't gonna work for Bob.
Basically. Hence the
Real talk.
platform of motherhood sex marijuana is, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We talk about it, we discuss it, we encourage you to do your own research, and we damn sure encourage you not to be ashamed for whatever path you take. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
no, but real talk, this conversation it has freaking been awesome. We damn sure want to give you the last 5 minutes to, you know what I'm saying, tell everybody your social media and how to reach out to you. You know what I'm saying? And of course, when we post this on YouTube, matter of fact, this episode right here gonna be the next episode on Motherhood Sex Marijuana next Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So yes, you going on next Sunday, honey. So and as soon as I get that link together, I'll make sure and send it over to you. So go ahead and take your 5 minutes to tell the people who you is and what you and how to find you.
Well, my name is Dacy Dorcett. I guarantee me and Cat one name, you'll call me Dacy and Dacy DeeDee Gems. If you Google me, baby, you're gonna find me, okay?
Exactly.
You're gonna find me. You see me? You're gonna find me. Just put my name in any order you want, my boy. You're gonna find me. I all over. This is a jack of all trades, okay? I'm here to help you get where you say you want to go, okay? You need somebody to talk to and help you align everything that you got going on. Come talk to me about what your goals and dreams are. Tell me what it is you want out of your life, and I'm gonna help redirect you, because I am a GPS rerouting people to where they say they need to go because they tired of where they are. So if you're looking for me and you really want to change, you want to do something with your life, learn about all these entrepreneur opportunities, be your own boss, buy your freedom back, come holler at your girl.
Hello.
Until next time, to be continued.
Indeed,
That's
because
right.
of course, as now that you are on Motherhood Sex Marijuana, you are part of our family.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So anything you're doing going forward, you can definitely come on here, tell us about it. We'll definitely set up a time to promote whatever going on with you. And of course, when we drop this link on YouTube, we'll make sure and tag your channel, because we are subscribed to your channel, and we'll make sure and drop all your information in the description. Absolutely. And shit, like I said, thank you again for making time for us. Thank you for dropping all the gems that you dropped, and definitely shit, thank you for just being you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's definitely been a pleasure connecting with you, and this conversation was the bomb. We absolutely enjoyed it.
Thank you, ladies, and I look forward to talking to you in the future. To be continued.
Oh yes, definitely.
Good luck on that test. I'm gonna check on you.
And we'll be checking on you.
It's all about accountability. I'm your sister now, so you already know I'm gonna push you to be the better person and the version that you said you want to be. So
that's right.
Facts.
That's right.
I got you.
Facts.
Thank you. We got you too, Queen.
Thank you.
Yes,
ladies.
and on that note, we could go ahead and say Motherhood Sex
Marijuana
in the motherfucking building.
With Dacy Dorcett.
DeeDee Gems, Dacy Dorcett, we in the building. Yes.
Google Get your financials up, y'all. We're gonna do the same.
Her. Damn right.
Bye.
Yes, indeed.
Bye,
it was
Queen.
such an awesome. Thank you. Now, see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye. Now.